Oh. Oh, the Gather's Garden. What did it say?
Hey, sister. Over here. Do you have it?
I have it.
Give it over then. I'm keen to get this brat off me hands.
You know what? Andrew Ryan said I was a rube. But he was wrong. I'm not the rube, Atlas. You are. Now, we both know what happens next. Just get it over with.
Well, love, if you insist.
I knew that she took the plane down from the last time this happened.
What is this? It's just a bunch of gibberish. What does this say, you little whore? Hey! What does this say?
It says,
Maybe, okay, wait.
would you kindly?
We've got the activation phrase. Now all we've got to do is get that genetic freak of nature on an airplane, and Rapture's ours. Yeah!
I chose Rapture. A man chooses, a slave obeys.
They say to save one life is to save the world entire. It is you who are their savior.
I can see all the doors. And what's behind all the doors. And behind one of them, incredibly, I see him.
Dans ses bras, elle me parle tout bas. Je vois la vie en rosa. Il m'a dit des mots d'amour, des mots de tous les jours. Et ça me fait quelque chose.
Part de bonheur dont je connais la cause. C'est lui pour moi, moi pour lui dans la vie. Il me l'a dit, l'a juré pour la vie. Et dès que je l'aperçois, alors je sens dans moi ton bonheur qui prend sa place. Des ennuis, des chagrins s'effacent. Heureux, heureux, en mourir.
Somebody cooking onions or something? The heck?
Quand il me prend dans ses bras, qu'il me parle tout bas, je vois la vie en rose.
Who put those onions there?
Des mots d'amour, des mots de tous les jours, et ça me fait quelque chose. Il est entré dans mon cœur une part de bonheur dont je connais la
I don't even know what to say.
C'est toi pour moi, moi pour toi dans la vie. Tu me l'as dit, pas juré pour la vie. Dès que je t'aperçois, alors je
Wow.
sens dans moi mon cœur.
Wow.
qui bat.
There is an after credit scene? Okay. That's good, because I don't know if I can talk right now. I'm still like trying to process everything.
Yep.
Are they singing again? You guys sing?
See the pyramids along the Nile. Watch the sunrise from a tropic isle. Just remember, darling, all the while you belong to me. See the marketplace in old Algiers. Send me photographs and souvenirs.
The firestorm.
Just remember when a dream appears.
Oh my god, there's so many feelings right now.
You belong to
Oh
me.
god, it's so emotional.
And I'll be so alone.
I'm just still trying to process everything, and then I'm just so like...
Maybe you'll be lonesome too.
The Essig.
And blue.
I mean, some guy, it's like... Yeah, I don't know.
Fly the ocean in a silver plane. See the jungle when it's wet with rain.
I still have questions.
Just remember till you're home again. You
I had my feelings
belong
removed.
to me. I'll be so alone without you. Maybe you'll be lonesome
man.
too, and blue. Fly the ocean in a silver plane. See the jungle when it's wet with rain.
I wish I could sing half as good. I really, really wish.
Till you're home again.
Anybody get voice lessons?
You belong to
Me, yeah.
Firestorm.
Great.
Yeah?
I think we got it.
Can I clap?
That was really freaking good. What the hell? That was really freaking good. Firestorm, thank you so much for subbing. Holy cow. Thank you for supporting the stream. I really appreciate that. I'm sorry I'm like not... Like... Ah! You belong to me. You belong to me. Ow. Did it actually time it like that though? Because I am gonna die. I need to watch that piece of the VOD again. Oh. Oh. You belong to me. Ow. Okay, we're gonna have to see that again. Okay, here's the plan. We're watching whatever's after the credits. We're gonna see if there's like a brief explanation video to help answer some of these questions that I'm sure many of us have. And then we're gonna see that again, because that was funny. Actually, we'll do that. We'll do that first, after the credits. I need to hear that again. Oh god, I just have so many feelings.
Always hot and hurried like a rat in a race. Life can fly by at such a frantic pace. Need to freeze the moment, put your worries on ice. We got a plasma for you, that's just the spice. Chill out, relax, be cooler than.
I love the music. I love the music. I love it. It's so good. I love everything about the series, like the music, just the art style, like just everything is so good.
With the plasmid that lets you
I have feelings.
Cool pace. Turn down the heat.
So many
The
feelings.
ease and relaxation with Old Man Winter.
I'm just emotionally a wreck in a good way. Oh my gosh. I have feelings. This is fun, Lowco. You should all the time. What? Have feelings? Cicero? I always have feelings. I always got feelings. Stream? What are you talking about, Cicero? What are you talking about? Wait till you play Fallout 3? I know, I can't wait. I can't wait. I cannot wait. We gotta do Fallout 2. Let's see, what month is it? July? We have to do Fallout 2, Fallout 3, and New Vegas. We have, what is it, when does it come out? November? We got plenty of time. When I tried something yesterday, PayPal wouldn't allow me to, so I contacted Twitch with no response. Oh. That's weird, Firestorm. Why wouldn't PayPal allow you to? Huh? That's weird. Lowco have in heart boys, who would have guessed? Oh my god, Villu. Fallout 2 now? No, not now. Not now. Fuck, thank you for the 11th month resub. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Puck. I really appreciate it. You have been around for so long, part of the stream. Thank you for continuing to support the channel. You're awesome. Thank you so much. I'm emotionally drained. Okay, let's see what happens. Am I gonna cry again? Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. Okay, alright. True. Okay. First order of business. Okay, so the first order of business is to watch this I want to see this VOD and see the timing about this thing. Let me see if I can pull this up here. Okay. Realty. Go down to the end here. Okay. This is gonna be weird looking at myself. Loco Inception. Oh Call 2 now? No, not now. Okay, that was Puck. That was like... Okay, so we gotta go further back. Oh god. Okay, this is me laughing about it. This is so weird. I'm looking at myself. Okay, she's singing. I got the rechat plugin. So, okay, the Firestorm. So this is gonna pop up like very soon.
I'll be so alone without
Who's the real Loco?
Maybe you'll be
Oh man.
And blue.
Alright, ready? Should be soon.
Fly the ocean in a silver plane. See the jungle when it's wet with rain.
I wish I could sing half as good. Oh, I really, really wish.
You're home again.
Anybody
I found a nickel, and a dime, and a quarter, and a lot more!
You belong to
Me, yeah.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! How did that time perfectly? Wow! Wow, 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 wow. Oh my god, that's so funny! That's so funny! How did that even happen? Because this popped up way earlier.
again.
Anybody get voice lessons?
You belong to
Me, yeah.
Firestorm. You belong to me. Ow! Oh my god, that's great. Okay, that's okay. So now that we have that done, I hate my voice though. It's so weird. I don't know why you guys watch me. Got a weird ass voice. What's up, the Ladic? How are you? $5 from Sig Battleton. Thank you, Sig. Thank you for supporting the stream. Okay, so now we're gonna look up the Bioshock Infinite, like a Bioshock Infinite explanation video. So, Bioshock Infinite explanation. We need an explanation. Bioshock Infinite ending explained. Oh man, what do you guys have a good one that you would recommend? Or should I just pull one of these? There's like a lot of them. There's one that has, oh, that's an hour? Oh god, we don't want to watch an hour of this. Here's my explanation and interpretation of Burial at Sea. Bioshock Infinite Timeline, Bioshock Infinite Ending Explained. There's one that has 137 views 2 years ago by Pyri. We all hate your voice. Can you please look at a porn chat? Oh, okay. All right. Thanks, Andre. Look, the explanation will need an explanation. What? There's one that's over an hour long. Hey, thanks, Jabber. Thanks. It's better this. Okay. You know what? Let's just try this one. This one has a lot of views, and it's only 11 minutes.
Hey, everybody. How you doing? Today.
Okay, let me pull this up for you guys. Oh, perfect. There you go.
We're going to be talking about the ending to Bioshock Infinite because I realized a lot of people were really confused about that. I think I've got a pretty solid understanding of it, so here we go.
It has a lot of
I'm
views.
not going to give you guys a summary of the story, just because most of you have played the game, hopefully. So I'm just going to start off where the confusion would begin. So after the flagship is defended, Booker drops the Songbird's whistle because it's coming towards them and it's totally about to kill them, and then Elizabeth opens up a tear into another world, allowing them to escape. This world is Rapture. As they wander through Rapture, they then leave a lighthouse door and come into a huge, massive, open, infinite space of never-ending lighthouses. This is where the explanations start. So basically each lighthouse represents a world, like a dimension. And these dimensions, they could be anything, worlds never heard of, but they're also every outcome of every possible situation and choice. For instance, if you decide to stay home instead of going to work, then another dimension would be created where you didn't stay home and you did go to work. And a new world is created for everything that could have ever been. So We then learn that by going through one of these lighthouses, that after killing thousands of African Americans at Wounded Knee, Booker went to get baptized to rid him of his sins. However, he refused the baptism at the last moment and went on to live his life. Booker and Elizabeth move on to another lighthouse, another thing that happens in Booker's life. Now we're in Booker's apartment, and there's Robert Lutece standing in the doorway, and you hear a baby called Anna in one of the rooms. After entering it, you see a very young child, Anna, in a cot. Now, if you remember when you were on the beach and Elizabeth was trying to revive you, you kept saying the name over and over. You kept saying Anna, 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 and this is that Anna. So it's a baby. Booker denies frantically that there ever was a child, completely confused as to why this is happening. But to continue, he must go through with the scene how it happened before. So he hands the child over to Robert, who then leaves, and he says something along the lines of, "Mr. Comstock forgives you of your sins," or something like that. We then go to a scene where we see Comstock holding Booker's daughter, and he's about to go through a tear into another dimension, the dimension of Columbia, and Booker tries to get him, tries to stop him from leaving, begging for his daughter back, but unfortunately Comstock gets away, but he isn't quick enough, and as the tear closes, Anna's little finger gets cut clean off. So it's now obvious that Elizabeth, previously called Anna, is Booker's daughter. And this is where it gets a little confusing. Booker realizes that the Futest twins, who I would like to point out are not actually twins, they're just versions of the same person from different dimensions who met each other, and one's a boy, one's a girl. They came to help him after they were betrayed by Comstock, and they came to help him get his daughter back from Columbia. They opened a tear and brought him into the Columbia dimension at the beginning of the game when you go into the lighthouse and the red lights. That's them bringing you to Columbia. After bringing him through, Booker's mind created new memories in place of the old ones. He crafted a new purpose for himself in this other world. And this purpose was what he wanted to do all along, which was just to find his daughter, Anna/Elizabeth, and get her back. Unfortunately, it wasn't as simple as that. Before entering the final lighthouse, we hear Booker saying how they will just go back and kill Comstock in his crib to prevent all of this. However, that actually means killing himself, as you'll hear in just a second. When in the original dimension, he rejected the baptism. Another world was created if he had accepted it. This is the place they are in now. This is Columbia, where he accepted the baptism. After being baptized, what did this new free of sin Booker do? Well, he called himself Zachary Comstock and created a city and called it Columbia. He was born again, but this time as an evil man. So in the reality where he accepts the baptism, he becomes Comstock, and where he denies the baptism, he becomes DeWitt. So to kill Comstock when he was born, all Booker has to do is kill himself when he turned into Comstock, and that is at the place in another dimension where he had accepted the baptism instead of rejecting it. So he goes to the place where he accepts the baptism, and lots of Elizabeths appear from other dimensions, and they drown Booker right in the baptism basin. After he dies, we see all of the Elizabeths disappear. That's the end. The credits roll from there. However, there is more. I'll go into explaining this in just a second.
That is what my
So you
mind
might be
looks like.
wondering generally what all that meant. Well, when Booker was first faced with the choice of baptism, he declined. He then went on to have a baby. Obviously, another dimension was made for if he had accepted the baptism, in which case he became Comstock, who created Columbia. Both Comstock and the original Booker existed within their own dimensions, doing their own thing. However, after Comstock needed an heir, but couldn't have a child because he was infertile, he used the Futest twins' tearing machine to take Booker's own child, Anna, from him. Technically, because Comstock is Booker, just in another world, Anna is still biologically
It sounds like if you don't know what's going on, you're probably so freaking confused. Like I am keeping up, like just like on the edge, because like that first part we all talked about, we all established that, right? But this is like now it's like getting more in depth, and you really have to know what happened in that first 5 minutes of his explanation to like get this part. So it's a lot, but okay. Breather, breathe. Okay. All right. I'm gonna go back like just like 10 seconds just to review that, and then we'll keep going. Okay.
Test twins tearing machine to take Booker's own child, Anna, from him. Technically, because Comstock is Booker, just in another world, Anna is still biologically related to him, but Booker actually sold Anna to him to pay off his gambling debts. As far as we know, the debts are from gambling. And I know what you're thinking. Isn't there just another reality for if he hadn't sold her? Well, yes and no, because Comstock wanted needed, in fact, Anna so badly, and he could only use Anna because she was actually related to him, even if Booker hadn't sold her, Comstock would have entered Booker's reality and taken her by force. So there is no world while Comstock existed and Booker and Anna stayed together. There is no dimension like that, because Comstock would have gotten Anna either way. So Booker's now caught in a never-ending cycle of trying to save his daughter. He'd already been to Columbia over 100 times before. This is proved when he's in Columbia, when you first enter Columbia and you're met by the Futest twins who ask you to flip a coin. He does, and it's heads. They mark on a chalkboard, they put a little tally mark under the heads, and you see that there are tons and tons of tally marks under the head sections. No tails have been marked down. This means that Booker has been there at least 100 times, because you see all those tallies, flip the same coin, and always has the same outcome. You can choose during the story to kill someone or let them live. This is a choice. No doubt another world was created to accommodate the other choice you had, and not chance. Flipping a coin is chance, and he already flipped the same coin every time he had been to Columbia before, and always, just like all the events there, it was scripted to heads. Back to where we were before, though, it didn't matter what happened, he would always end up where he was. It was impossible to avoid, because Booker had a daughter, and Comstock needed her, and he made their dimensions cross and took her. There was no other dimensions with a different outcome. Every world Booker existed in ended up with him losing Anna and going to save her, a never-ending loop. However, it does end here. After Booker accepted he needed to die to kill Comstock, he allowed Elizabeth to kill him. By killing himself at that point in time, where he accepted the baptism, he killed off any possibility of a Comstock. Comstock never existed, Comstock never came and took Booker's baby, and Columbia was never built. Anything Comstock had an effect on or anything to do with was destroyed and never happened. This is where a lot of people lose it. They think Booker, Comstock, and Elizabeth and Columbia all died, but they didn't. Booker didn't kill himself when he was first born. He killed himself when he turned into Comstock, which was at the baptism. All that did was kill off any Comstock version of him that there ever was. Okay. After the credits, there's a little tiny section where Booker wakes up in his apartment and hears Anna crying and goes into her room and calls out Anna, and that's where the game really ends. This little part backs up what I'm saying, because only Comstock was killed and stopped from ever existing. The Booker that declined the baptism still existed. However, because Booker and Comstock's worlds crossed, all parts of Booker's life that included Comstock or anything from the Comstock dimension itself was removed from his life. There were no Futest twins who came to collect his daughter, no Columbia, no Comstock, and no adult Elizabeth in this, or in any other dimension ever. He then went back to the last time in his life when he was free from Comstock-related madness, him in his apartment with Anna as a baby before he met Comstock. Now, people may come back with, but Elizabeth disappeared from the scene after drowning Booker, and while this is true, it makes sense, and is also one of the most depressing parts of the game despite its happy ending. Elizabeth in that form never existed. The girl you went through the entire story with, she was never real. Anna is Elizabeth, but because of every outcome of baby Anna's life was to end up in Columbia with Comstock in that tower and grow up there, when Comstock died and everything he had done and everything he had affected died with him, the adult Elizabeth also went. There was no adult Elizabeth in any other dimension that Comstock was in it, and Comstock isn't in any more dimensions because he was killed at the baptism.
Okay, so now he needs to explain. What's up, Zabul? Now he needs to explain all the other Elizabeths that we've seen in the Burial DLC. Hopefully, I don't know. Rip your head. I know it's tough to follow. I mean, I'm keeping up. I hope some of you guys are. No. I like Firestorm. Like I'm totally following exactly what he says. Like too long. Didn't watch. Oh my god. This one's the best you found yet. Access. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's. Yeah, okay, so there's 3 more minutes, guys. So if you have no idea what's happening, 3 more minutes. If you do know what's happening, only 3 more minutes to get through, okay?
Because he was in every world she was in, when he died, the adult her died too, leaving only baby Anna. This means that while Anna will be free to live with Booker, she will never turn into the same person. She will never be able to open tears. That was an ability given to her by the Futest twins in Columbia. She will probably be never able to pick locks. I'm not sure why she would need to do that. And a lot of her personality was influenced by being in Columbia, and that'll all be different. So she'll never be Elizabeth. She'll always be Anna, a completely different human that than the one that we got to know. So in a way, Elizabeth did die. You know, that to me is very depressing indeed, as Elizabeth was an incredibly crafted character, probably the best